Yeah! What up, good people? Welcome to another episode of the Strategically Reckless Podcast. I am your host, Jake Brown, aka Mr. 710, and we are glad that you are joining us once again. Yeah! Y'all see the shirt? Y'all see the shirt? The Bears won. Bears won this past weekend. You see it? Yeah! I'm out here looking all kind of beat down, but I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Whether you're watching via Facebook Live, YouTube Live, whether you're listening on the podcast, we want to thank you for tuning in. I'm glad y'all here once again. Yo, it's gonna be one of them shows, yo. It is going to be one of those shows. Let me go ahead and let you know now. So put your seatbelts on. Mailman gonna be joining us here in a minute. As soon as I unlock this Facebook, which I don't know why it always start off like that. Look, on tonight's show, we're going to talk about ATL Scammers. We're also going to talk about road rage. We're going to do Would You Rather, and we also going to talk about LeBron and Bronny James. I got some interesting thoughts about that y'all going to want to hear. And so, man, let's go ahead and get this thing started. Now look. Oh, man. So my wife was gone for a week. She was gone all last week. This is real lame. Like, what up, mailman?
What up?
Yo,
What you got going?
Man, I was just talking about how lame it was for my wife to be gone, like, all week. Like, she was gone all week. Didn't take none of the kids with her. Wow. Didn't take me neither. And so, you know, I'm out here daddying at a high level by myself, and it's crazy because I had a whole bunch of thoughts like, yo, if something happened to her and they ain't here like permanent, oh, it's over with. I would be like, all right, man. I'm saying, like, I give a lot of props and kudos to the dudes who do it with like babies. Like, if something happened and you got to take care of babies, like baby girls, bro. Yeah. Taking care of baby girls is wild. Like, full time by yourself.
Yeah.
And let me tell you this. Like, hey, my wife tried to hustle me though, right? She was like, "Hey, it's been some studies that say that single fathers would do a better job than single mothers," and I'm like, "Come on now." So, I mean, not that we can't do a good job, because there's a lot of us that do a good job. But I'm like, so it was a study, huh? Who did it, a man or a woman? Because if it was a woman, it was clearly a hustle. Like, it was 100% a hustle.
You know how you talk somebody into trying to do something and you just try to make them feel good about it.
Oh,
that's
absolutely.
What they did.
Yeah. Like, oh, you would do a real good job if you was by yourself. Don't even worry about it. You do a real good job. I was like, look, I would raise 2 gangster ass little girls. Like, cause I know I'm a hater. They gonna be sneaky. They gonna be thugs. Like, they ain't gonna have none of that nurturing soft stuff. Like, yo, you gotta be rough, baby. Like, I want to pick up a kid and throw him in the air. I catch him.
You can't.
Most
you
of
can't
the time,
be too rough with them.
No, because they girls. That's the problem. Like,
yeah.
The one I want to be rough with, she don't like being thrown in the air. The other one do. The other one don't mind being thrown in the air. And I'm like,
so So there you go. You know which one gonna be the queen, and then the one is gonna be the tomboy, like to play sports.
It's actually the other way around.
Really?
Yeah, man. And look, this little 2-year-old, man, something wrong with her. She she too smart, but she rough. She gonna be
Mm.
like Baby D with a medical degree. I want your cousin Craig. That's what she gonna be. But
Long before I change my mind.
she gonna have a medical degree though, because she real smart. Because she's like, hey, I told y'all to get this person back up in here, and if y'all don't get him in here right now, I ain't doing the surgery at all. I'm going home. She'll leave. She'll leave. But look, man. Speaking of kids and parenting, I think I heard they said daddy 9,786,000 times. I
What?
counted. They called my name. They said these baby girls said daddy that many times.
Oh, okay. What they call you, daddy? That's good.
Hell no, you don't want to hear it that many times in a week. Like that's all
Okay.
they did was just daddy, 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 daddy. Like it was like both of them. They would.
What that mean? They want your blessing.
Man, they want me to just get out the way. It's what they needed. It's what they wanted. But on top of that, they had to use the potty 6,000 times, and it was a hustle. I feel like some of them times was a hustle. Hey,
What you mean?
you go use the potty so I can do something I ain't supposed to do, and then when you get back, I go use the potty, and then you could go do something you ain't supposed to do. Like I feel like that's what the trade off was every time, man. They felt like they used the bathroom way too much. I wanted to stop giving them water.
You give it to them after a certain time, right? Like we used
Oh,
to couldn't when we were younger. We couldn't get none after 7 or 8 o'clock. It was one at a time. But we couldn't. You had to stop us. Well, she would stop us from drinking it
oh
that
no,
late.
they in the bed by 8, so they done.
Oh, okay.
And they'll feed them right in the door. Like, hey y'all ready to eat so we can get y'all ready for bed.
Hmm.
But look, hey, so I was thinking about. Yeah, I guess I didn't watch the game because I was watching football. But LeBron and Bronny played uh, on the same court in a professional game for the first time last night,
Hmm. I didn't
and
get to see it.
they made it. I know you wasn't watching. I know you wasn't
Yeah.
watching.
Yeah, yeah.
We gonna talk about that before we get out of here. I'm gonna let you get your shine on. Let you get your shine. But I got to thinking like, damn, I wouldn't be a bad. I feel like I would be a bad basketball coach because I would be too harsh. And then I also felt like I was overprotective of Julian when I started taking him to the basketball gym with me. Like, yo, you gotta. I was overprotective at first, and then I just kind of let him do his thing after he showed that he could handle it.
Hmm.
If it was my son, I feel like I would be more overprotective than like even though like all right, you made it this far, like you earned it. It ain't just me bringing you to the gym with me and having you play with my friends. At the same time, we both know that Bronny he probably gonna get a whole lot of minutes.
Hmm.
At the same time, like when he does, most of the players that's on the court gonna be better than him. Yo, I
So
would
what do you mean? Like you would be as a father, you would what?
Oh, I be going to double team. Like, you nigga ain't cook my son.
Oh, okay, okay. I got you.
Like at some point, like I feel like some LeBron decisions gonna be made because of Bronny. As far as like, all right, I'm just looking over there, paying attention to what he doing, and I should be guarding my guy. But I'm looking at my son over there like, hey, is he over here getting cooked? Hey, you let him
It's
score one more.
personal.
Yeah, you let him score one more time going to the right, we're gonna have problems. You're gonna get a whooping when we get home.
It is a little more personal though when you know that's his being his son because if like you said if he over there his son getting cooked you gonna be like okay let me guard him.
Hey, right. Hey, so if you cooking Bronny, you talking trash to him?
Oh for sure.
E-
You
even
gotta
though
welcome him to the league.
even though Pop's right over there,
You gotta welcome him to the league.
hey, I'll be like, yo, hey son, don't let him talk trash to you. You talk, you can't talk. All right, bet. Be up under there when I get. I'm gonna try to go get a switch. You know how they switch everything now.
Hmm.
Oh, you over there cooking my son? You gonna have to pay for it. Ronnie, come set a screen. let me
Oh,
get that
you
switch.
know he gonna do that, and I wouldn't blame him. I'd be the same way. It
Come
ain't even,
set.
it ain't even got to be my son. If I come to the court with somebody and we out here balling, and then you over there getting cooked, or they giving you the business, and I know I'm better. I'll be like, let me get him because you right you already disrespecting the person I came here with. You disrespecting my boy or my friend or whatever. You disrespecting them. So let me get him. Let me get him. So it's automatically become personal for me anyway.
You know what? One day I was cooking this dude so tough in the gym that Julian was on 18.
Hmm.
Julian was like, "Let me guard my brother, man. I can't take this no more." That that's what
That's how
haters
bad
say.
it was.
That's how bad it was. Like I'm not gonna let. I don't want to let this. I'm bored right now. Just letting this happen to you. I mean, it's entertaining, but I don't want to keep losing because you out here getting cooked.
Right.
Hey, I wonder if Ronnie out there getting cooked or making turnovers. Uh, LeBron turn to JJ Redick and be like, "Hey, son,
Take
get him,
take him out. Take
get
him
him out,
out.
get him out." You know, I was
Yeah,
looking at
he
my
probably
beard. I was looking at my beard from the
huh.
side, and I was like, "Yo, damn, LeBron still color his. He wilding." Well, let the grades come out.
Let him out.
Look, unless I mean we already saw him. We saw him at the Olympics, and you
Yeah,
can
I'm
let
about
him
to say
out.
at the Olympics, everything came out of the Olympics.
Yeah, you do. You might as well just let him out. Once we see it, now it's weird that you coloring it again. Like we done seen it
Yeah,
already.
yeah, because he ain't got nothing to prove, nothing to nobody to. You know how like me, if I'm younger, you know, I mean, I
Hey, uh-oh. Did they get Moby? Moby, you good, brother? Hey, Moby stuck right now. But okay, you back now. Oh, Moby ain't back yet. Hold on, what's happening here? Yeah, I can't hear him, but I'm gonna just go ahead and keep talking.
you hear me now? I hear
I
you,
can,
but I
all right, I can hear you now.
my screen is went black and it had the two dots on it.
Oh, damn, what? Hey, you gonna have to stay out those sites, fam.
Man, you ain't joking.
Put your,
I can't do it.
VPN on.
I can't use it on my phone anyway though. I don't like it on my phone. I gotta have a big screen. I don't need no. I can't be watching on a little small screen. I need the big screen.
Bubba said that premium subscription ain't hitting on the Motorola. Like, it's like,
Nah, I can't. Nah, it ain't fun on the phone. Yeah, I'm like this. Yeah,
hey, that's hilarious.
nah.
Nah, nah, nah. But you were saying that yeah, that's hilarious. Yeah, I feel like I would like I feel like I would talk trash to Bonnie, but I would talk trash low.
Low.
I feel
So
like I
so
talk trash
possible to
low.
hear
Like right to him, like, you know I'm cooking your ass, right? Like it'd be like, yo,
it.
you ain't shit you can do about this. It's over for you. You might as well go sit down. You a negative right now. Like I would give him that type of business, but I wouldn't be like, hey, somebody come get this fool. Get him up off me. Like I don't think I'd be on like the KG trash talk.
And then y'all gonna be at the free throw line. He gonna bend down like this. He gonna lean over to you and say, "I'm gonna tell my daddy."
Hey, you know what's funny is that I feel like Marcus Jordan them. I feel like they used to do that for real, and MJ would show up. I feel like he would show up laced up like who was talking. 100%, 100%.
Man, them Jordans, Marcus, man, I don't know what else to say. They the UCF over here. I
Oh,
ain't hear nothing about them.
yeah, I don't know what they was doing. They just was like, yo, dang man. So this is one of the things like that's rough is that I feel like MJ was the GOAT all they life.
Hmm.
What up, Terry Blow? Yeah, I feel like he was the GOAT all day life. Like people started talking about LeBron getting to that, and there's still an argument about that. And so if that was my dad, I don't know if I like that's a you can't reach that. Ain't that one
That's
of them
hard to
shit?
live up to.
Yeah, like so it's like yo, I'm a hoop just because I can, but I don't know if I just really love it like he did. And every time y'all see his
Yeah,
name, y'all think that I'm supposed to be able to do that, and I can't. He can
you
do it.
kind of you kind of have to come to that realization though. You know what
Yeah,
I mean? Like,
absolutely.
and I'm not saying as a parent because as a parent you're not gonna tell your child you're not gonna be as good as me. You're not gonna say that to your child, but you be like, you know, as you the kid, you as you get older, you come to a realization like, okay, all right, I'm not gonna be as good as Pops was, so either you kind of just keep playing just for the fun of it, but you just kind of let it go. You know what I mean? You get what I'm
Absolutely.
saying? Like,
Yeah. Like
so
you do so you really don't have to no more. And then it's like, all right, I don't have to. He can't make me up. I ain't going pro, so here we
right.
are. I'm out of school and whatever schooling that I did, I'm good. I'm good now.
Yeah,
Y'all
you
know
don't have to do nothing else. I mean, he rich. I mean, you know what I mean? That's the reason. That's why I always trip out when people talk about the kids going to pro in 1 and 2 years. Like your whole reason for going to school is so you can get a job or get an education, so you can get a job to make money. Like he's rich. I mean, what else he got to do? Whatever else he need to learn, he can just pay somebody to teach him just that instead of
that,
going to school.
that's it. Like, hey, I'm a buy a business. I'm a create a business and just hire people to run it. Hire people
Yeah,
that can, and then I just make money off of that. Like that's if I was rich like that, I would probably just do that rather than trying to. I'd just be a owner and have somebody else run my
hmm,
stuff.
yeah.
That would be ideal. That would be ideal. Hey, So I was looking at that. I was just like, come on, man. I saw this story about Dwight Howard being scammed out of $7 million.
Damn.
And this dude thought he was about to buy the Atlanta Dream. And it turned out to be a scam. The
Wait,
dude that did, yeah.
the white thought he was buying it?
Yeah. And it just happened to be a scam. But this dude had already been in trouble for scamming people. But how you think you gonna buy a WNBA team and ain't talk to nobody? Like, you just talk to that
Yeah,
dude.
because you got to be a part of the association to get in there.
Right. Like you just talk to this dude and then you be like, oh, okay, let me just drop off $7 million.
Wow.
No.
Yeah, because you
No,
gotta
Dwight.
even in everything you gotta have a certain amount of money to be able to even be considered a person to be able to buy it, right? I know, like in the
WNBA.
NFL, you're supposed to. It's like you gotta have a certain amount of so many billions of dollars that you have before you can even consider even that for them to even consider letting you buy into the franchise. You have to be like this. You gotta have so many billions.
Yeah, but for the WNBA, Carla said, yeah, she thought that was weird too. For the WNBA, since they're not as big, it don't cost as much. But to get
But I
an
mean, even
NBA,
7 million though, 7 million kind of low for that. You know, especially now.
dog,
You don't think 7 million kind of low for to purchase one of them teams?
problem. Yeah, and no. You know what? I look to see how much it costs to buy a WNBA team, or how much the last one
Hmm.
cost that was sold. And I would assume, I would like to think that it costs more.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's what, that's what I'm thinking. Because I mean, 7 million, you can probably get that revenue just in the first year, or at least close to it. I mean, consider especially now. Maybe not back in the day. But shoot, this
okay.
Indiana
So,
Fever probably worth about. Shoot, I don't know how much they worth now.
all right. So the oh dang man, some of these teams, they say the Dream is valued at 55 million, and is the
Mm,
least valuable WNBA team. Whereas
okay.
like the Vegas Aces and Liberty and the Seattle Storm are valued over 140 million.
Mm.
But this fool was I don't know if he was trying to buy in with some people or he was just trying to buy it outright. Either way, to talk to a dude and then give somebody $7 million and be like, all right, so I'm in, right? And he like, everybody else was like, no.
So he actually gave it to him, or was he
Yeah,
considering
no,
giving it to him?
no, he gave it to him. This dude just got arrested.
Wow.
Yikes.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I said, D. Howard trying to buy more than the team. He wanted to be with that. Hey, we've all heard
Hey, I
stories.
wouldn't doubt it. I would
We've
not
all
doubt it.
heard stories.
You saw that
Yeah,
video of him in what you call it, where he reached over at that man's stuff when he was in his regular clothes.
yeah, that's wild. Like, why would you do that?
He wasn't straightening the seat up for him. He was grabbing that date.
Yeah, I don't know why this fool out here grabbing meat. Like, you shouldn't even be touching nobody else's leg in that way.
Yeah,
That was wild.
that was wild.
High level man law
And for
violation.
the And the dude that he did it to, he had like they been doing this.
Like, yeah, hey man, listen, you can
Nigga, I
tell a
would be
lot
like,
about how somebody react.
what you doing, man?
Hey,
What's wrong with you, man? What you doing? But that dude was kind of like, oh, like, whoa, hold up.
yeah, hey, dude, we have to put hair. Look, hey, the white, hey, get that good old chicken wing, fam. What you doing? Like he out here.
Watch out,
That's
look
a
out,
whole
look out,
violation.
look out.
You can't be out here just checking packages like that. Like, hey, like I've thrown batteries at my cousins, nothing, but that's probably about as close as I've gotten. Hey,
Carla, yeah, you have. Don't lie, Carla, you have.
oh, come on now. I didn't even read that. I thought it said something else. Right. I don't even be
Carla,
out.
you know you be walking up there.
Hey, do you remember that video that was floating around Facebook where it was like this real pretty woman and she was going around just grabbing dudes' crotches and whatnot?
Yep.
Like he grabbed about 50 crotch.
Yeah.
She grabbed about 50 crotches. She was just like,
Yeah. And they kind of laugh. I think she was over in one of those island countries, one of those not foreign countries, but one of the little islands. I remember seeing it. But we did. I do know somebody where we went somewhere, and they did that. I ain't gonna say where we went to, but you know where where we went to. Let's just say money was in the air. But I ain't gonna say who which one of them it was.
oh,
But
that's hilarious.
he just walked up there just straight up. We just chilling. She just walked up there and just said, "Yeah."
Hey,
Like, whoa. He's I ain't gonna say where we went, but she just, yeah. What y'all doing? Whoa. Wow.
I had no idea what happened. The comedy.
The person wasn't.
Hey.
It is what it is. I ain't gonna stop you.
That be happening. You know what I'm saying? Like that be happening. Also, something else that happened in Atlanta recently. This dude got arrested for this dude considered himself a veneer specialist. He had made millions, and he just got all his business shut down and arrested on eight felonies. And I looked at I was reading through the comments, and there was a whole bunch of dentists in there that was like, he got exactly what the hell he deserved. F that guy. He's a fraud and all this other stuff. And I'm like, I don't think he said he was a dentist, but he did say he was a veneer specialist, which...
Wrong impression. Not getting a clear...
Hey,
not getting clarification on what it was, I guess.
Look, the dentist was like, y'all need to leave this stuff to us. And I'm like, okay. Wow, that's big. Yeah, I was like, okay, that's fine. Like it can be that. But I don't think he they was talking like fam needed to die. And I was like, how much business did he get up off of y'all that he need to die for these crimes under the jail?
So what did he do? Like he actually
so he was
put him in and everything, and
so he was creating veneers for people. That was it. That was his hustle, creating veneers. That was the hustle, and I think it was more of a hustle than a profession. that
Mm-hmm.
it was a hustle that turned into this is what I do. This is what I do now. I did it once. Oh, this seemed
Mm.
good. Carla asked, did he do good work though? And from all that I've heard and seen, the answer is yes. This dude had over 156,000 followers on Instagram.
Wow.
Like he had done plenty of veneers for people that turned out appropriately, and everybody liked it. But then you turn around and you have if you need particular if dentists needs particular certifications in order to be able to provide veneers for people, then I understand them being pissed off if he doesn't have said credentials.
Mm-hmm.
But they was mad as shit. Like they was that mad. Like I want him to die. I want him to get the gas, the electric chair. Like he need to be in jail for life. Yeah, as a customer, you wouldn't be mad.
So
As the competition, you would be mad.
I was about to say, so it wasn't the customers, it was the dentist and stuff.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Everybody that was in the chat that was not in the dental profession was like, he did great work. Everybody that was
Okay.
in the dental profession, he should die.
I
It's
got you.
over for him. And I'm like, yo, that's pretty heavy. Like
Because he
y'all was
probably
asking.
was what to call it. He probably was like much lower than what they were charging, and we're getting a lot more business. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. I don't even think Dr. Love got that level of hatred towards him. You know,
Mm.
Dr. Love, the little young boy down in Florida,
Mm-hmm. Yep.
like that, he didn't even get that level of hate. It was his was funny. Like we was like,
Yeah.
hey, bro, down here just looking at wolves for no reason. Just
I'm a doctor.
hey, good. All right, you all set? That'll be $69.99.
Why you had to say 69 though?
Hey, Buddy was out there. Buddy didn't have real prices. Hey, how much, ladies, how much does it cost to get an annual? Or is it covered by y'all just insurance? Like y'all can just go get y'all wolves looked at. Hey, hey, Buddy was just down there. Buddy was just down there checking for contraband and all type of stuff. Like kind of hairy.
Tell me how this feel.
Hey,
You feel any pressure? You feel any pressure right here? You know what you're doing. You don't feel no pressure. You know what you're doing. Yeah, you feel any pressure?
What's this? All right. Yeah, that's it right there. Yo, that is so damn funny. All right, let's see what we got. It said, mine is free to me, but my insurance, damn, 300 to 500 to look at that wolf.
Just for a checkup.
Just to look at that wolf. To get on the table and put them legs in that little stir in them little straps. That's a lot to pay to have somebody look at that wolf.
I would say pay me $100. I'll tell you.
Pay you $100, you feel me?
Yeah, maybe $100. Let me see. Okay.
What is this? What is this?
Tell me, you feel any pressure? Right there. Oh, okay.
This is a werewolf.
What is this? What is this?
What is this werewolf? Spitty habit. Yo, you know what? Carla got real good insurance, and she probably gonna get the full Monty. She get the full that premium exam. You get that premium subscription out. $300 to $500 is crazy.
Calling you them spread they turn and spread them cheeks.
They, they used to make us call for $50. Like this is somebody was getting ripped off.
Man.
It was $50 back in the day. And you had to call and stuff their hand up under there. I was like, what y'all doing? Why y'all gotta do that?
Did they have to do that stuff to you when you was over because you had to go to Korea and in between Korea and America? No? Okay.
No, I ain't getting no cavity surgery. None of those. Now the dude did look at my passport when I was on my way back. Buddy was in Japan and he looked at my shit. He looked at me, looked at my passport, looked at me, looked at the passport, and was like, "Fat."
He said, "What?"
Fat. I'm like, the fuck? Like, for real, like, I'm mad as hell. Like, come on, man. Can I have my passport back, please? Like, come on, man.
That's so wrong, man. What did he look like?
No, man, he was just a little Asian dude, but he was looking at my passport picture. I was probably about 250. And so, it was 245.
So you couldn't even get mad at him. It was true.
I mean, can we not say fat? Can we just be like bigger? Like, damn, dog. Like, I was bigger. Like, he was like fat as wow. Like, come on, man.
Yeah, maybe that's that language barrier. I don't know. Because you say it in America, then you like, you fat. What do you call him? You fat, man.
We go right to your mama fat. Like, okay, Carla. They check your breast, your abdomen, blood work.
Hey, told you $100. I do all that. I even get a needle. $100. Come see Mailman Moby.
Like, hey, $100. Everything you need.
$100 get all your special needs. I even spray you down with some vinegar water.
I thought you was about to say you was about to spray it down with some of that baby oil. I was about to be like, wow.
It turned into a Diddy fest real quick.
Take that.
Take that.
That's so crazy now. Like, yeah. I wonder when all of this stuff is gonna get canceled for real. Because when I saw the
when this tape come out, whatever this tape is.
Look, there's some more doc. Listen, man, I wasn't even gonna talk about Diddy today, but I saw the number 120 victims, and then I was on Hulu earlier, and there's a new Diddy downfall joint on Hulu too. Like, this one on Tubi, this one on Hulu or Amazon. Like, they all over the place. Like, they had these in the chamber ready to rock and roll. He ain't even been fully indicted yet. And they like, yo, I mean, he ain't even all the way in jail yet. He in pre-jail.
Yeah, they gonna be on.
And they already got these ready. Like, they was like, yeah, we ain't got to do no work. We already had it done.
Oh, you know somebody already trying to work on the documentary right now. Dude, Surviving Diddy.
A new one just went up. They keep coming up. I'm like, damn, like Man, they come out too quick. They coming out like Master P mixtapes. Like Master P was dropping
Back in
albums.
'96.
Yeah, he was dropping
Back in
albums.
'96, every week somebody had an album coming out. Silk the Shocker, Mystical, Mia, Mia,
Mr. Servo.
Mr.
Fiend.
Servo.
Yeah, man. Like they
Yeah,
was just,
Sons of Funk.
they
Every
was
week he
just,
was throwing out somebody. He got that quick.
every 8 days there was a new No Limit CD out. And then all of them had one together. I'm like, come on, man, we just heard this. Like we just heard all of y'all in the same joint. Magic. Like they
Yep.
always out there rapping. Hey, but those I ain't even gonna pretend like I wasn't on No Limit. I was team No Limit. Was you
Oh
team
yeah,
No
yeah.
Limit or hold on, Cash Money?
Our team No Limit for sure.
Hey man,
No Limit Soldiers. Make them say, the I was No Limit for sure.
hey man, those were some. We gonna have to do a No Limit Cash Money draft.
Man. But see now rappers, well, yeah, as in rappers, I think Cash Money had I think Cash Money had the advantage just a little bit. But because I think the only one that had No Limit right was Mystical.
Yeah,
Mystical was nasty.
Silk the Shocker be
Was
getting points deducted.
Yeah, he Silk the Shocker kind of brung him every time he brung him down. But I think you had Wayne. Wayne was nice. Juvie, he was nice. Even what's that? He came in and he was all right.
BG.
Not Turk. BG. But
Yeah,
on No Limit Soldiers, No Limit side, it was just like mystical. And that was about Fiend. Fiend was all right.
Fiend was pretty solid. We used to bump Fiend all the time. But then other than
Yeah,
that,
Fiend.
that was
It was just
kind of
it was
it.
just he was force feeding us.
Hey, it was Silk. I don't know. You know what?
Silk
I
was,
wrote
that's true.
I wrote Silk, and Silk was off me so much, but people loved him. Yeah, they loved. It ain't my fault.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't my fault. Like that joint we rocked with. Even the song he did
Oh yeah,
with
see
Mia
murder.
or Maya. He did that
Yeah.
song with Maya, and we was just like, "Hey, we'll deal with the what you gonna do." Even to hear this, what? Like we cool with. Like, all right, we don't know about y'all together, but separately, we'll deal with that. We'll deal with Silk rapping to get more Maya. Cool.
The only
Yeah.
Silk part I liked was when he was in Bourbons and Lack with when Master P had his
Yeah. Wood grain with
Bourbons
the
and Lack.
leather seat. Yeah.
Yeah,
Windows so dark you need a flashlight to see me. C Murder, I
yeah.
feel like C Murder had the hardest No Limit song. And that's the down for my like that's probably the
Yeah.
hardest No Limit song that they can't yeah.
I
Yeah.
like that one he had with when they had actually kind of collabed a little bit with that's when they squashed the beef kind of with Cash Money with him and BG got one. I like that one. I forgot
I
the name
gotta
of the
go
song.
find it. I gotta go find
Yeah.
it.
But yeah, see
Yeah.
Murder he was raw.
Man, I have days. I have days where I go through I had to get my no limit fix off.
Yeah.
I just got to get it off. And I let it go. Listen to all them No Limit Soldier collabs, and most of them don't sound alike, but they ain't too different.
True.
And so I would just be like, hey, I cleaned up to 2 hours of No Limit. Yeah. Those be reliving those college days a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Bless.
Yeah. Thank you.
Hey man.
Yeah, when they came out with About It and stuff like that, that's when they really kind of hit it hard.
Oh, absolutely. Hey man, hey, I'm bad at that. Me and my nephew was riding to a Saturday. Hey, it was good riding music.
Yeah, it was. It's like now it's more like just nostalgia now.
Man, you put
Like
No Limit on a road trip and just
yeah. Yeah, it's more so nostalgia for me. Like I can remember everywhere. There was a time in my life I can remember everywhere I was. Cause like that was in 96. I remember the years. It was like 95, 96, 97. Cause I remember he called it 1990 Skrilla, but that was 97. So I can remember all that 16, 15 to 17, 15 to 18. That's some years. That's some ages I remember real good.
Oh yeah, man. Good times. Good time. Look, the No Limit Cash Money times. Like they probably should have went ahead and did a versus. They probably should have.
Yeah.
Like a real one. I know someone was in jail, but just play the music, man. We would have had a real good time. And I feel like, speaking of verses, we needed that.
Versus?
I feel like it was underrated. But in the moment, for what it was online and seeing it live, having the people that you rocked with show up and do a concert, with Snoop and DMX, which I wouldn't think to see them two in concert together. But to just have them out there playing their music, I'm like, shit, yeah, I tune into this. Even on my phone, and when I was able to figure out how to get it on the TV, I'm like, yeah, let me put it up there. Rock and roll.
Yeah.
And
I never watched the verses.
Man,
I've always heard about them, but I've never actually watched it.
I think they still on YouTube, and if they are, and you got some time, even if you can listen to them while you're riding, while you're working, it's worth it. Yeah, it's worth it, bro. I wouldn't see you wrong with that one. It's worth it. We did. It made me happy during COVID. Like some of them like not everybody has 20 songs.
Right.
I can say that. Not everybody has 20 songs, but some of the people, hey, you had a 40-song concert from two people that you rocked with. You was in good shape. Even if you had 35 songs between the two of them, you're in real good shape. They ain't play the whole song, but just enough to get yourself acclimated and be like, yeah, this is dope. And then the chat room going crazy while you watching it on Instagram. Like, it was good stuff. It was real good stuff. But look, hey man, listen. Before we get out of here, I was in Walmart the other day, and this girl, she worked for FedEx. So I knew I I knew I wasn't getting pranked. She walks up to me and asks me, "Do I know where the Epsom salt is?"
Mm.
Excuse me? Why would I know where the Epsom salt is? I didn't tell her that though. I was cordial ish.
Uh,
And I was like, "Hey, I'm gonna take a guess and say that it's right over here, but I
yeah.
don't work here, so you can either trust me or you can find somebody with one of them little blue vests on." And she was like, "Oh, dude, I am asking you questions like you work here." And I'm like, "Yeah, yeah, but I," and I got to thinking about it like, "Yo, all right, now I ain't had this hat on. I like this hat." I got to
I mean,
thinking
she
like,
just up and
"Hey,
just walked up there. That's crazy.
yeah," she just walked like I wouldn't even. I had on my gray sweats out here giving Walmart vibes. My gray my gray sweats. If I fit into I meant to shirt, like it was giving Walmart vibes. Damn, I'm tripping. I need I need to be better. If that's what it's I done boiled down to now. I got to
You know
be
you can't
better.
wear the grays.
Oh man, wifey was going. Wifey was
You
going. She
know,
don't be caring. She
you know
don't
the
be caring. I
grays are
don't think.
like the grays. That's Victoria's Secret to women.
She was flirting for sure since she had on gray sweats. No, she wouldn't do such a thing. She didn't even look at me again after I walked past and told her that I didn't work here. Now I did that to somebody. I asked somebody if if they worked at Walmart. I just asked them, "Hey, do you work here?" And they
Without
got attitude and
really,
was like, "I don't I don't work here. You see, I ain't got one of them vests on." Oh, my bad. But I was messing around.
oh, okay. I was thinking
It-
that kind of bold of you to do that if you just don't know
well, I felt like I could take them if they got too mad.
them.
Hey buddy, you work here? All
Oh, it
right,
was a dude. Okay.
yeah,
Oh,
man,
okay.
yeah. The little white dude got a little attitude. I was like, my bad, man. I just be asking people because I need help. But I told her where it was. It was right there on the end cap, and I kind of play it forward because there's times I get sent to the grocery store for a particular whatever. And I have no real idea where it is if I've never bought it before. And so I might
Yeah.
walk up to a woman that look like she has and be like, "Hey, can you tell me where? Do you have any idea where cumin is?" Yeah, they point me in the right direction. Some of them walk me all the way over there. Because most grocery stores don't have people with uh they don't have people walking around like that. Everybody that works there is at the front register or in the back in the seafood spot.
Yeah.
And so I had to ask random people like, "This is where I thought it was." Carla, don't be so judgmental. That's a
What is
judgmental
cumin?
face. It's a spice.
Oh,
See,
yeah. I'm like, what's cumin?
see. I didn't look. I'm out here just making stuff up, and see here it is. You hadn't even heard of it. But all right, man. Look, we got 3 minutes left. My team won. Your team won. Go ahead and talk your trash.
So I don't want to say too much. I mean, the Steelers, y'all did. Y'all did all right. I mean, everybody can't be winners. Somebody has to lose in every game. I mean, they brag about a steel curtain, but I guess this week it was linen. I don't know. Maybe it was linen. I don't know. But I mean, we just first we just want to take our time to just thank Dak Prescott for for what he's done for the team. Jerry Jones ain't doing his part, but it is what it is. I mean, steel curtain, maybe next time.
Hey, shout out to the Bears who pulled out victory. Well, now we beat the hell out of Carolina, but we were supposed to. I
Yeah.
feel like we supposed to. And when other people feel like we supposed to because it's Carolina, we done took a step. Because now we ain't in the same boat with them. We better than them. We better than y'all,
Yeah.
Carolina. And we fleeced y'all. Y'all dumb. Hey,
Stepchildren.
real quick.
They like this stepchildren.
Right. Yeah, would you rather be the Carolina Panthers or the Chicago White Sox? Because both of y'all suck. All right. So,
We didn't
real
have to
quick.
watch the Philadelphia Eagles.
Yeah, man. Yeah, shout out to that. Gosh. Hey, real quick. I said I was gonna do Would You Rather. So we gonna speed through these. On the Dallas Cowboys, would you rather have a
Hmm.
bunch of great players that get in trouble or a bunch of bad players that's good guys?
Oh, give me the bad players. I mean, the good player that's bad. Give me
Man,
that
I
one. I
feel
mean, we already do that anyway.
I feel like our Chicago teams be getting so players that's good guys. They look for a whole bunch of good guys. We ain't got no a-holes on our team. All right. If you had to be a sports villain, would you rather be Antonio Brown or Latrell Sprewell?
Oh, Latrell Sprewell, Antonio Brown. He look like he messing up bad.
Better known for choking your coach and walking off the field during the game.
Yeah, yeah. Because Antonio, man.
All right, so real quick, I looked up sports villains, and there's some interesting names popped up on just a random Google list. I'll read them off right quick. Floyd Mayweather was on that list. LeBron James was on that list.
Damn.
Tom Brady was on that list, as well as Don King was on that list. They put a fictitious character on this list. Clubber Lang was on that list. Yeah,
Don't know what that
Clubber
is.
Lang. Yeah, he made the list. He did a good job. And the
Hmm.
Dallas Cowboys as a whole team was on there.
See, I knew that list was flawed once I heard LeBron James and stuff. Somebody don't know that. They don't know the definition of a villain.
You can type in sports villains, man. It's on the top page of Google.
They have the audacity to call Cowboys villains. The audacity. They got some nerve. It probably was an Eagles fan. I can guarantee you it was an Eagles fan that made that list.
They put
I
the
know it
whole
was.
they put the whole team. They didn't single out Jerry Jones. They
Yeah,
didn't
that's
single out nobody else. They put the whole team. That's wild.
either Stephen A made it or an Eagles fan made that page.
Oh god, that's too damn funny. That's just on the regular front page of Google when you type in sports villain. It show more columns.
Horrible. Horrible. That list should be burned.
Look, good people. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Y'all have been dope. Shout out to Carla. Shout out to Millman Moby. And shout out to
Yeah.
my dogs for not making too much noise this evening. You look for any peril,
Appreciate y'all.
go to www.com The17printshop.com. That's www.710printshop.com. Damn.
Go out there, get them shirts,
Hey,
hats.
we're going to start our Halloween etiquette coming up. We got a Halloween etiquette series coming up. Y'all need to understand. We're gonna get
For
this
sure, for
early.
sure.
We're gonna get this early so that y'all ain't out here bogus. Because I think Halloween actually is on a Monday this year. And I got 2 little girls that I probably got to take out. I have my rifle with me.
Get the candy out there.
Yeah, no candy corn and none of them orange peanut things. That's a more.
You crazy. Come on, man. Stop it. Stop it. Candy corn and peanut mushroom? I mean marshmallow peanut?
Hell,
Come on, man. Man, it
no
ain't Halloween without candy corn. I don't know what you talking about.
racism. We're gonna talk about
You
this
pro-
next week. We're gonna talk about
you
this
probably
next
eat
week.
licorice. You probably eat that black licorice. If you talking about
Yeah.
candy corn, you eat black licorice.
I know you eat black jelly beans. We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it next week. Until next time, so people, y'all stay safe out in these streets.